Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the NG Models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the Fantasy Pink 1 livery. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. We'll start off with the box. What I should say right off the start is this is an adaptation of the Heart livery. It's became a thing on Instagram as an April Fool's joke. Someone swapped out the blue for pink and then added the pink 1 titles. And then NG ended up making it kind of as a joke. But here it is, and I'll start off with the box. So it does say Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the top left. You kind of have the coloring design on the back of the aircraft. It does have the normal Heart logo kind of faded out towards the back there. You have the computer-generated image of this aircraft. And it does say Pink 1, NG Models 1/400 scale, collectible models, die-cast metal, Southwest. The registration of this model, and this is a fake registration, November 8888, Quebec. The bottom of the box, kind of simpler of all of the rest, Boeing 737 MAX 8. The item number of this model is 88015. On the left side of the box, just says Boeing 737 MAX 8 Southwest. Top of the box is pretty much the same as the bottom, just with the slightly different background. Right side, same as the left side. On the back of the box, you have the same box art as on the front. Don't forget to check out the NG Models social media and choking hazards, small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. That is all for the box. Now for the model. Now, I do kind of have to be a little lenient on this one, I suppose, in terms of some of the paint and stuff. It is a fantasy model. However, there will be a couple things I will point out that I guess NG could have done to make this a little bit better. But I'll start off down at the front. You've got the nose cone painted on there. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it is there. You have the pitot tubes, cockpit windows, and underneath it, it does say Pink 1. Now, the first thing I will point out is that on Southwest's aircraft, when they have the special title at the front, the O in 1 is capitalized. And actually on the box art for this model, the O is capitalized, but on the actual model, it's not. So that is one small thing that I think NG could have done. Just I know it's a fantasy model, but still to keep it in line with how Southwest does things, it would have been nice if they stuck to that. Also, you have the fleet number on the nose gear doors, 8888. That will be a real fleet number for Southwest Fleet. However, the real registration does not end with a Q. I'm actually not sure what it ends with, but I know it's not a Q. And also, this series of registration with the 8800s is not ETOPS. So NG added on the ETOPS for this one. So that's kind of a little thing that I think they should have maybe done a little bit better job just with the registration series and where the ETOPS goes. But that's just a very small complaint. Then you have your gear door. You have the Heart logo with the regular Heart logo. The blue is in there. Then you have the Southwest title, still the same font and everything, and the white. Again, it's just the pink swap, or the blue swapped out for pink. You have your emergency overwing escape routes and exits painted on the wings. You have an antenna on top there. You have your flat fairings on the back of the wing, and then you have your winglets, the AT winglet advanced technology. Now, one thing is not the coloring, but the actual design is slightly off from how Southwest actually has it on their MAX 8. So that's a little, just a small thing that I think NG could have worked on. But that they've done that for all of their Heart livery models, so it's a consistent thing. It does say southwest.com on the engines there. You've got the chevron pattern in the back. There's your inside view of your engines. Then you move back behind the wings. You have a Wi-Fi dome on top. You have another antenna. And then you have back in the yellow, the registration, which for this model, again, is November 88 Quebec, that is a fake registration. You've got the fleet number on top there and the ETOPS indication. And then you have your pink heart livery tail on the back with the American flag. The cargo luggage doors are on the other side above that antenna there in the front, and then in the back underneath the windows to the bottom right of the registration. So here is the front view of this aircraft. There's the right side. There's the rear view. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And here's the bottom. So up at the nose, it does have the fleet number, which again is 8888. You've got your nose gear, all the gears rubber and do roll. You've got your belly details. You have another antenna there, the heart logo, the regular heart logo, I should add. Your main gear, underneath the engines and wings. You have your antennas on the bottom there, both of them. Then you move towards the back. You've got your tail scraper, the doors for the APU, and the APU itself all the way in the back. So overall, I think it's a good model. I'm not a huge fan of all of these fantasy models, but since it is a Southwest one, I figured I'd get one just because. So I don't think it's really a necessary model that you need to get, but if you really just want to have a fantasy model and or really like Southwest, then go ahead and get this one. I'll be giving this one a score of 29 out of 30 just for the small details that I mentioned that I think NG could have worked on, but overall it's a pretty good model. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.